Okay. Hi, everybody. I think we'll get going now as it's about 2 o'clock. So welcome, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us for this industry academic networking event around the theme of devices and sensors. And a special welcome to those of you who have traveled to attend. And also a very special thank you to the Ontario Centres of Excellence for their generous support of this event. Really delighted you could all join us this afternoon. My name is Bridget Moloney. I'm an Industrial Liaison Officer in the Office of Research here at the University of Waterloo. My job is to connect companies and professors for the purpose of collaborative research projects and commercialization projects. So this afternoon's event brings together companies, organizations, and academic researchers, all having an interest in the amazing science and technology underlying innovative devices and sensors. The purpose is to explore some of the research being conducted at Waterloo, future directions and areas of common interest for collaboration. Waterloo technologies are revolutionizing the development of sensors and devices and contributing to innovative solutions across a spectrum of applications, from life sciences to food and water, the environment, energy, clean tech, manufacturing, and more. Nano biosensor. Current hot buzzwords, also the areas of focused and interdisciplinary research at Waterloo, including the interconnectivity of their endpoints, where communications and cybersecurity factors all come into play as the Internet of Things proliferate and data volumes grow tremendously. And this is just some of the device and sensor research being conducted at Waterloo. So a desired outcome of today's event is further discussion between a company and a researcher about a potential research project together or the commercialization of technology. Partnering is not new for the University of Waterloo. Researchers at Waterloo have been partnering with industry since the university's inception as an engineering school in 1957. Today, Waterloo is proud to be named the most innovative university in Canada for 22 years by Maclean's magazine and the #1 comprehensive research university in Canada by Research InfoSource. The University of Waterloo is a research-intensive university. Sponsored research has grown progressively year to year, and last year Waterloo attracted almost $200 million to fund research across a spectrum of areas. This research has very real and positive impact on people's lives. Connections with companies, though, around the world that span beyond research at Waterloo, and it's not new for Waterloo. So 4,500 companies globally hire more than 17,000 Waterloo co-op students every year. So Waterloo is home to the largest post-secondary co-op program of its kind in the world. A bit about this remarkable building we're in, if you've not been in this Mike and Ophelia Lazaridis Quantum Nano Center. It's a $165 million building that officially opened in September 2012, and it's shared by the Institute for Quantum Computing, also known as IQC, and the Waterloo Institute for Nanotechnology, also known as WIN. Providing our researchers with tools and opportunities that they need to study the science of the incredibly small, so atoms, electrons, photons, and other inhabitants of the nanoscale world, to unlock the amazing power of quantum information science and boundless potential of nanotechnology. So we have an interesting afternoon planned, and I'll show the agenda. The agenda is also in the folder, front page of the folder that you've all received. So some brief presentations as shown. It'll give you a small sampling of some of the device and sensor research being conducted here, and then followed by informal networking and research displays. So I hope you enjoy the afternoon and take away some new information and make some new connections. And I now have the great pleasure of introducing Professor Terry McMahon, Dean of the Faculty of Science, and Professor Anwaar Hasan, Associate Dean of Research for the Faculty of Engineering, who will both give some opening welcoming remarks. So Terry and Anwaar. Okay.
This is a relatively small classroom. I like to believe that my voice can still project without a microphone to be heard. It's my really great pleasure this afternoon to be here to welcome all of you to this event on devices and sensors at the University of Waterloo on behalf of the Faculty of Science and on behalf of the University of Waterloo. This is really quite an exciting event that we've put together, and I'm really pleased and quite gratified by the great extent of participation that we've had from existing and potentially future partners
Excuse me,
in
I'm
our
told
collaboration.
you must use that so the people in the hall can hear you.
Okay. Okay. As Bridget pointed out, the University of Waterloo has a long history of collaboration with industry going back to the date of its founding because of our co-op program. The co-op program was a unique model of undergraduate education, and it served us very, very well by giving us a lot of contact with industry from day one of our existence. And that has caused a very different evolution in us as a university, in that we have this great degree of comfort in interacting with industry, particularly in faculties of science across the country. I know conducting collaborative research with industry is regarded as being something of a no-no if you're not sufficiently pure if you do that. But we've had exactly the opposite view at the University of Waterloo. And as our systems of research have evolved in Canada to the extent that right now collaborative research with industry is extremely highly valued, Waterloo is basically out ahead of the gate. And if I look at statistics, for example, simply involving NSERC's partnership programs, that is those funding that are the result of collaborations with industry, and if I compare our departments of the Faculty of Science across the country with those in other universities, we bring in far more research money from collaborative programs, not just on a per capita basis, but in absolute numbers of dollars, than any of our other competitor universities across the country. And so with that high degree of interaction with industry, it's not a surprise when we have redone our sixth decade plan that entrepreneurship has become one of the underlying pillars of our existence at Waterloo. And we've begun to do a great number of things that foster entrepreneurship, going down right to the undergraduate level, in effect, and are having established the Velocity brand, if you like, which is our incubator space for undergraduate entrepreneurs. And we've only recently launched Velocity Science in the Faculty of Science, which allows students with ideas that necessitate wet lab space to actually go about trying to get some of their ideas off the ground. So we really celebrate our interactions with industry, and really happy to have you here with us today. And I'll just point out that our Director of Research in the Faculty of Science, Mark Gibson, has put together, if I can balance it here, a very nice little brochure. I'd urge you to pick one up if you have the opportunity and take a look at just some of the members of the Faculty of Science that have gotten into really nice commercialization applications. So, suffice it to say that we're really pleased to have you here. I'm very pleased that this event has proceeded and it's been such a success already. And welcome to the University of Waterloo, and thank you very much. Okay.
Well, I'll be very brief. There are already some presentations lined up, starting at 2:15. So good afternoon, everyone. I'm from Faculty of Engineering, and on behalf of the Faculty of Engineering, I would like to welcome you to today's event. I'm very delighted to see this event has brought together people from companies, from labs, and also like our academic programs, all interested in devices and sensors, an area of research and innovation that touches our life in many, many ways, from like the use of cell phones to like say when I play tennis, okay, with my say the high tech the material used in the racket. So I'm very pleased to see so many people from industry. I was told that there are more than 50 plus people from industry at this event. So partnership with industry is a big part of our research culture in the Faculty of Engineering. In the last fiscal year alone, Waterloo engineering researchers collaborated with industry on more than 350 projects. And these collaborations were instrumental in attracting external research fund and to conduct transformational research. So thank you, actually, those companies and people who have collaborated with us on industries, and some of you are probably already here. So the agenda of today's event has a number of presentations. I see some also from engineering. I would like to thank all the speakers for these presentations. I would also like to thank the organizers who worked very hard. I can see some faces here. And I would also like to thank you, those who have come here from far to attend this event. So I hope you all enjoy the talks and explore possibilities for collaborations to advance the science and technology behind devices and sensors. And thank you all, and welcome to this event.